Guys, if this content has given you value or entertainment or both, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It really helps with the algorithm and helps this content get seen by more people. Thanks. Hey guys, Nathyn Brendan Masters. This is going to be an old school commentary video today. And of course, if you've read the title, you know it's going to be about Idubbz. And this is going to be kind of I want to say unpopular opinion, but then I question unpopular to whom. People are calling Idubbz a cuck, a simp, all kinds of names, as if Idubbz could have done something about this, even if he wanted to. The only thing he could have done was said, well, I don't like this, and then left. But maybe he likes his girlfriend and doesn't want to leave her because of this. And then, of course, there's the video that he did, and everybody's saying he shouldn't have addressed this, he shouldn't have made a video about it. I kind of lean in that direction, but there's a good reason why he should have and why it's actually working for him. The reason is that people are actually talking about the video, and a lot of the people talking about the video are actually supporting him. I have yet to see anybody that I've seen who has a problem with him. They just feel like, okay, well, that's his choice. And they've been asking, why are you so upset about it? Because as other commentators have said, other in the commentary community have said, there's models and actresses that do love scenes and all kinds of people who do similar things, and nobody has a problem. And Idubbz himself said it. Nobody has a problem with those things. It's specifically the OnlyFans thing and specific people who you have a problem with. And while there's certain people who are memeing this and everything, the reality of the situation is that people are coming after Idubbz because they dislike his girlfriend. It really doesn't have anything to do with whether Idubbz is a simp or a cuck or any of those things. It's literally because they hate his girlfriend. And I've seen Creepshowart's videos about her, and I mean, yeah, I can see why people don't like her. I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole. I'll just link Creepshowart's videos in the description so you guys can see that whole insanity. But if this were a situation where he was letting other guys, have sex with her or something like that, I could see people going, wow, okay, Idubbz is that guy. But when it comes to simp, I've never heard someone in this situation described as a simp. The simp was always somebody that was paying money to just, because this girl was so awesome, they're paying out all kinds of money to just see her because she's just that great. In any other situation, Idubbz would be the guy that actually got the hot chick. He'd be the Chad in the situation. He got the hot girl, and all you guys want the hot girl. Which brings me to the next point. I just don't think a lot of people think she's that hot. Personally, I don't have any opinion about her either way, but I get the idea that a lot of people just don't find her that physically appealing, and mixed with her personality and all the stuff she's done, people just see her as a trashy chick who got her boyfriend to pay for her boob job so she can open up an OnlyFans account. Which brings me to this. I believe there's genuine concern for Idubbz. I think, this is something we hear. A guy pays for a woman's upgrades, if you will, and a lot of times after he does that, she goes and finds someone new. But does that say more about the guy or more about the woman? I mean, you could say that's kind of simpy, but in this situation, from what I'm understanding, this is going to bring in money for both of them. This is going to bring money in for them as a couple. But I do really believe that most of the hatred and disgust has nothing to do with Idubbz. It has to do with the way people feel about her. They just really don't like her, and they don't want him to be with her. His fans feel that she's a problem. Even Leafy came back today just to do a 30-second video just to call him a cuck, which is petty, but funny because it's Leafy. No high road taken there, of course. But at the end of the day, could he have ignored all of this? Could he have just said, you know what? I'm not even going to bother making a video about this. He could have, but he's a YouTube commentator. That's his thing, YouTube commentary videos. And at some point, he was going to have to make a video about it. I think he could have maybe let it go, but people were going to want to hear what Idubbz had to say. And the people who disliked the video were going to dislike the video anyway. They're aside from him saying, I'm done with Anisa, I'm not going to be her boyfriend anymore, I'm leaving her. Aside from him saying anything like that, those people didn't want to hear any kind of excuse. They wanted Idubbz to be what they thought, what they think Idubbz should be. They want him to portray this character that he portrays on YouTube all the time and not be somebody who may be living a lifestyle that they themselves may not be interested in. I mean, and could you even call it a lifestyle? I mean, a lot of women right here on YouTube, on Instagram, hell, Hollywood movies, they use their body to gain fans and followers and make money. That's what they're doing. I mean, let's stop pretending that's what's happening. But brings me back to what I was saying. People don't like her personally. They don't like her as a person, and that's why they're so upset about this. They don't want him to be with her at all. Add that to the fact that OnlyFans is synonymous with amateur porn. But I do think that if this were Belle Delphine or any number of YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok personalities, if they were doing this, people would be fine with it or even be jealous that he was with her and not them. So, again, it all has to do with her and has almost nothing to do with him. So, that's my take on it, guys. Short video. I hope you enjoyed the drawing. This is from Hexcraft Mechanics, issue 2. Issue 1 should be shipping in the next few months. This is Dracula. He's taking on a mystic known as Ice Chaotix, and he's hunting down anybody that had anything to do with the death of the Vampire Alliance. As a matter of fact, there will be a Vampire Alliance comic book coming soon. It's kind of like an aftermath of everything. At some point, I'm going to do a whole Death of the Vampire Alliance comic, but right now, there's a one-shot coming, and there's a Hexcraft Mechanics one-shot coming as well. The way I'm looking at it right now, it might be a 2-pack or might even be a 3-pack. These are stories that are going on congruently while the Hexcraft Mechanics stuff is going on and the Victor Locke Demon North stuff is happening. So all of this stuff ties together. Ice Chaotix is what we call an energy elite. And an energy elite is somebody that can control a specific type of energy. So somebody might be able to control electricity, maybe microwaves or photons or something like that. He is an energy elite and he can control magic energy. And as you can see in this image, he can actually make it solid. He can convert it in different ways. He can use it to create various types of immediate change, such as altering his body density so that he can defy the law of gravity, creating concussive bursts of magical energy, or in this case, solidifying the energy to create a shield to block Dracula's magic shard attack. Now, some of you may have seen this art on my other channel, my vlogging channel, but if you haven't seen it, it's new to you. So hopefully you like it. This book should be coming out. I really want this to come out in the fall or close to the end of the year. I got some other stuff coming out soon. So it'll be a good time. It's a good time. If you didn't get Hexcraft Mechanics issue 1, I'll set it up where you can get it with this issue. So you'll have both books. And I do still plan to do the Blastback role-playing game. Some of you actually have the cards that come with the books that have the player stats or have the character stats on the back. So that's basically the kind of stats that we'll be using in the game, and you can use those cards. If you need a quick reference for those characters, if you're playing those characters, you can use those. And I do plan to make a few more. I want one for Night Evil, Ashen, Decoy, and Dracula, and maybe Lady Bathory. So that's what I'm working on right now, and a whole lot of other stuff. And I plan to be doing some of that stuff right here where you guys can see it. Other than that, you take it easy. Nathyn Brendan Masters. Talk to you tomorrow. Hasta.
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. It's so